Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining. I'm really excited to be able to share with you today how Huntington Learning Center can partner with your school and district to provide students with tutoring and test prep programs that get results. My name is Kristen Dench, and I'm the Director of Public-Private Partnerships here with Huntington Learning Center. I've been with Huntington for over 20 years, and I'm happy to be able to take you through our presentation today that will share with you how Huntington can assist your students in providing tutoring support in core learning areas such as phonics, reading, math, as well as test prep for SAT and ACT. Through our different funding programs that are available within your district, we will be able to share with you how we are able to support your needs and your students and help them get results. Huntington can help your students build academic skills, confidence, and motivation with our proven academic programs. As I take you through all that we offer, know that with almost 50 years of experience, our mission still holds true that giving every student the best education possible. All Huntingtons across our country are accredited through Middle States Association, and our highly trained professional teachers work with students to identify their areas of need and build programs that will individualize the skills to strengthen and allow students to begin to feel academic success. I will go over with you all what Huntington Learning Center is about, our services, our results, our methodology, share some of our programs that you can move forward with your students. And at the end, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Huntington is very proud to be one of the pioneer leaders in tutoring, and Huntington Learning Center was founded in 1977. Now, with over 47 years of experience, we have worked with over 1 million students across the country. We focus on students in grades K through 12 that attend public, private, religious, and military schools. Our programs are flexible and can be offered in person or online or as a combination of the both. And our programs are cost effective to ensure that we're able to work within your budget needs. How Huntington has helped so many students is through our individualized tutoring support programs, which we will go through each separately with you. Our tailor-made programs focus on reading, math, and test prep. Students engaged in a reading program will focus on not only the early literacy skills of phonics, which is by really focusing students on building the needs of phonemic awareness, decoding, and phonics rules, but continue those reading skills into focusing on instruction through fluency and evidence-based comprehension strategies. Our math program is where students will be assessed on the skills they have mastered and the skills they haven't, and focus on reteaching and rebuilding those math foundation areas to ensure that all students are able to gain the skills from the most fundamental to the most advanced levels of math. With our test prep program, we will instruct students on both skills and strategies to best prepare them to attack those tests such as the SAT and ACT, as well as high school entrance exams, GED, and ASVAB. These programs can be designed with your students' needs in small group ratios, as well as Huntington's focus with each student individually for their needs and their goals. Since 1977, our mission has stayed true to give every student the best education possible. This is how Huntington will help your students succeed by working together. Since 2001, Huntington has partnered with many public and private entities to provide services that will improve the students' academic skills, confidence, and motivation. Starting with No Child Left Behind and then moving into the Every Student Succeeds Act, Huntington continues to partner with many schools under a lot of different educational programs, including Title I, 21st Century Community Learning Center grants, and more recently, over the past 3 years, Huntington has partnered with many schools and districts, as well as state-level providers with organizations who received ESSER and GEAR funding through the American Rescue Plan to address the learning loss as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. This past school year, Huntington partnered with so many schools and districts across the country, working side by side, that the academic programs have continued into this new school year. And Huntington centers have been honored to be approved providers in not only many districts, but also on many state levels. Here are some quotes from our tenure with working with so many different programs throughout the many years. Working with the Chicago public school system a few years ago, they shared that Huntington students demonstrated significantly greater reading achievements. One of our centers in New Jersey, worked recently with the Rumson Fairhaven School District on several different programs and opportunities, and where they shared with us that Huntington students demonstrated an increased comprehension of materials and improvement in math, reading, and SAT scores. Thinking about those types of results that we get, let me share with you here. This is fantastic. So our most recent third-party study shows that students, after completing 50 hours of instruction in reading, have gone up 33% in reading and 35% in math. Students were able to move from a below grade equivalency to at or above level. Huntington prides itself on the results our students get from instruction that is individualized and focused on the core academic needs. This is how we will be able to help your students too. Now, more recently, let me share with you here how Huntington does get really great results. Some of our specific examples you'll see here come from a variety of different schools and districts across our country. You can see here our Skokie, Illinois Center worked with the Evanston School District with students in grades 4 through 8 online, working one-to-one, providing instruction in both reading and math. Students were able to see an average increase of 17 percentile points in reading and 23 percentile points in math. Our center in the Bronx, New York, was able to partner with the Bronx Charter School for Excellence, providing small group instruction to students in a variety of grades from K to 8 in both reading and math. Their average improvement showed an increase of 24 percentile points in reading and 29 percentile points in math. The Englewood, New Jersey Center partnered with the Englewood School District, servicing 300 students from grades 1st through 12th, providing not only instruction for core learning skills such as reading and math, but also test prep. Students were able to make improvements 12 percentile points in reading and 8.5 percentile points in math. And our center here in Ohio was able to partner with a school through the Ohio High Dosage Tutoring Initiative, where they worked with 82 sixth graders that were instructed during the school day in math instruction, filling in those gaps, and they were able to increase their score 9 percentile points. It's also lovely to note that the school shared with us that from that school in Cincinnati, 75% of those students were able to meet the standard of the state assessment for the last school year. Huntington really does get great results, and our programs will definitely yield those great results for your students as well. Now, let me just take a couple of minutes here to share some of our great results for our exam prep programs that are really designed to improve student test scores for the SAT and ACT exams. Huntington provides instruction to students in a one-to-one or group setting during, after school, or even weekends. Our in-person in-school exam prep program offers schools the opportunity to help students pursue college acceptances with higher test scores. I will go over more of our exam prep program in a few moments, but let me share with you first that our programs do help students achieve those goals. You will notice that the ACT students are increasing their score on average over 5 points from their initial assessment with Huntington to their official ACT test. With SAT, we see students that are increasing their scores over 220 points. And for most students looking to go into college and have scholarship opportunity, these increases have significantly made a big difference in those college scholarship opportunities, where we're seeing an average of $71,000 in scholarship awards. Now, how we all start this is through an academic evaluation, and Huntington's program starts with this assessment with each and every student. These assessments allow Huntington to pinpoint the specific skills each student needs to work on in reading and/or math. This is an integral part of the process for center staff to really program the students appropriately and properly from their most comfortable level to gain the goals that they're looking for. Huntington can help students through a variety of different pieces of material and curriculum. Our curriculum is able to support student needs from phonics, reading, math. So we're able to use a variety of curricula from reputable publishers, such as Spectrum Phonics, Modern Curriculum Press, Multiple Skills Series, as well as Essentials Math and Program Math. With our reading instruction, it's really important for me to share with you all that our Huntington Learning Centers align with the science of reading principles, meaning that the methodology that we use to provide reading instruction is based on the findings of the National Reading Panel. Huntington's reading instruction places a very strong emphasis on phonics, phonemic awareness, reading fluency, vocabulary, and reading comprehension strategies. Our methodology is very integrated and interactive. Our students are introduced to material that is going to be engaging, that will help model and develop the skills and strategies for them to understand the context of information they're looking to read. With following the alignment and principles of science of reading, we closely work with students to build those critical reading skills so that they are able to decode, read fluently, and understand. The benefits of working with Huntington in person or online allows the teachers to really instruct the students important skills and provide the direction and immediate follow-up so that the students are able to gain the skills they need for reading success, so that they're able to take the skills and strategies from their tutoring session right back into the classroom, as well as to home for homework time. With our math instruction, Huntington integrates research-based curricula using many leading materials grounded in scientifically based research, including principles and standards for school mathematics, third international mathematics and science study, principles and standards of school mathematics, and national assessment of educational progress mathematic framework. These are super important for us to know that our material is not only functional for the students to learn, but it really helps build that foundation. And our curriculum engages the students from learning the basic operation skills all the way through the most higher advanced level concepts through calculus. With our test prep instruction, students work with highly qualified expert teachers in the areas covered on these exams. Not only are we building skills and teaching strategies, but we're also instilling confidence. Students entering the official day knowing that they are ready to tackle this important test to assist them in their next steps towards college makes a world of difference, that they are best prepared by having the preparation prior. Huntington has developed and has continues to update our SAT and ACT programs to ensure that with the changes to the digital and online formats, we are able to continue to assist students to increase their scores, understand and build that confidence so that they're able to take that test with thorough understanding and do the best they possibly can. Here are some sample program ideas that you can provide to your students in need of academic support. As I shared earlier, we find that our students will make big gains in 50 hours of instruction when it comes to reading and math. And with our test prep programs, program hours can vary based on the grade level, the skill level, and the time of year. Huntington is able to build rapport, provide instruction, and ensure students are able to apply what they learn and practice the skills and strategies they are taught. A 1 hour session will allow students to feel confident in their learning. High dosage tutoring and Huntington recommend meeting with the students multiple times during the week, which will provide that repetition and build the skills quickly. Students will work with the same teacher throughout the program for consistency and to build rapport. And programs can begin as soon as you're ready. We offer instruction throughout the school year in addition to the summer. And you can see here from the variety of different programs, their ranges from anywhere from 35 hours to 50 hours to almost 100 hours, like I mentioned before, depending really on what you're looking for and the student's needs. But what's most important is that it's a consistent schedule met multiple times a week so that the students are really able to learn the skills, repeat the skills and the strategies being taught so they're able to move forward and close the gaps in their learning. With our test prep and our exam prep programs, Huntington can partner with your school for group testing as well as in-school exam prep programs with the SAT or ACT exams. Let me go into a little bit more detail on each of these two opportunities. One opportunity that you can have in your school is to offer students a group test opportunity, which really focuses on providing the students in your school an opportunity to sit for a full-length proctored practice SAT or ACT exam, just like the true real day. We provide a test analysis for each student that reviews the total score and subscores of the test during a parent workshop after the evaluation. Many students who have participated in group testing with their school have enrolled at Huntington's test prep program to gain the valuable skills and strategies to increase their scores. And our in-school exam prep program, which really allows students to gain a actually SAT program in a group setting during the school day or on weekends. And this program allows students to partake in that group instruction for SAT or ACT course, where they'll continue to learn Huntington's proven methods to build skills and strategies and increase their confidence in their test scores. Huntington will provide multiple practice tests during the in-school program and track students' progress in curriculum on a daily basis for students to build their skills. Huntington's teachers are highly qualified and well-versed in the knowledge of both SAT and ACT exams. So knowing which exam your students are looking to take, we can be able to provide a program that will fit your needs. Huntington students gain the skills by aligning with your state standards. And here's an example of how Huntington aligns with many Common Core learning state standards. Our balanced reading programs will target key areas and ideas, craft and structure, so focused on those evidence-based comprehension skills. We integrate the knowledge and ideas through a range of reading, from fiction to nonfiction, and levels of text complexity. With our math instruction, we're targeting ratio and proportion relationships, the number system, operations, expressions and equations, functions, geometry, statistics, probability, all of the above, really focusing on, again, that basic foundation all the way through the most complex math. As I shared earlier, the initial assessment is critical in ensuring that Huntington begins a student's program at the level that they are the most comfortable and identify the weaknesses to focus on strengthening. Throughout the program, our teachers and staff record each session with the students on their progress with their scores, their behavior, and attendance. Huntington will also provide an assessment at the end of the program to show progress. The communication between Huntington centers and the school will be consistent with providing feedback and progress results for each student throughout the program. Communication is critical. We know that students may not be having an easy time with learning, especially through the last few years. So ensuring that Huntington has strict lines of communication, not only to you all in the schools and the district level, but also being able to communicate progress with the parents so that they know what their students are working on and how they can help more further at home. Huntington Learning Center is accredited by Middle States Association. Accreditation here certifies that Huntington's competency and credibility when it comes to tutoring programs meets or exceeds the commonly accepted standards of educational quality. With each of our 280 plus centers across the country, every single center has undergone the process of being accredited by Middle States Association. We have the great opportunity to be able to work with Dan Rufo, who is the Senior Associate Vice President of Middle States Association, through our accreditation process. And Dan Rufo shared with us, what you are doing is really remarkable. You're changing with the time certain things, but your core values have not changed. You're true to who you are, and it works. Dan Rufo also shared about Huntington. I can honestly say that one of the most impressive things of the Huntington model is the coordination between schools, family, and the center. You don't see that anywhere else. And that's exactly like I shared earlier. Our communication, our partnership is really to expand our relationship, not only with you all in the schools and the districts, but also with the students, the classroom teachers, and the parents. All of us working together to help our students get back on track, making sure that there's no gaps in those educational learning skills and they're able to be successful in the future. We will collect data on students. However, please understand and rest assured that the information obtained for each and every student is kept confidential and only discussed between the school and Huntington Learning Center. We will not use or share any personal or identifying student data to other outside of our company. We may use some non-identifying or aggregated level student data for research and marketing, including beginning scores, ending scores, and total score increases. We may request written parent or caregiver permission to share photos or personal narratives about the program for marketing purposes. Everything, though, is kept understandably that it is a private matter and that student information is kept confidential. It's really important for me to be able to share that the teachers that will be working with your students and the qualifications are top notch. All of our teachers must hold a minimum of a bachelor's degree to work for Huntington Learning Center. Many of them actually hold advanced degrees and state certifications or Huntington teaching certifications. All of our teachers must pass a background check before instructing any students, and all of our teachers must complete a training process before being able to instruct students on their own individually. We can employ your district teachers to staff any programs that you may be interested in. The professional development that Huntington can provide by teaching teachers how to use Huntington's methodology can be valuable information and valuable skills for teachers in your district. If you are interested in more information, please don't hesitate to reach out to me at publiclyfundedprograms@hlcmail.com. You can email me at any time. Would be more than happy to set up a meeting so that we can discuss what your needs are on a one-to-one basis. You can also visit our website at huntingtonhelps.com/publicly funded programs. There you'll be able to learn more about Huntington, what we offer, and how our publicly funded programs work with schools and districts across the country. You can also contact your local Huntington Learning Center near you. I'm actually going to go back and just put up that important information one more time. But before I let you all go, thank you again for joining me today. Please note that you can visit all of these you can visit our website, you can email us. We'd be more than happy to be able to sit down and speak with you if you have any questions. And now I'm going to thank you officially. Thank you again for joining our presentation and our webinar today. I wish you a wonderful day and best wishes on the new school year. Bye-bye now.